Alright guys, welcome back to the Sober and 836 channel. Here with a quick Phantom Knight deck profile. Well, there's a quick tournament report as well, because you know, I recently went to a box tournament with this deck. There are some slight changes to the deck though, in terms of what I played, but I actually had some pretty good matchups. I can let you guys know about those. Starting with round one. Round one was versus Dragon Lynx. We drew. Yeah, I was supposed to die in that, but luckily he miscalculated on the fog blade going to the grave when he linked summoned his monster away. But yeah, round two versus Shadow Invoke Dogmatica. That was probably not supposed to be a draw, but nevertheless we got our second draw in that round. Round three was a mirror match versus Phantom Knights, the only person to beat me all day. I lost that 2-1. Droplets. Droplets is an amazingly powerful card, and I see why it has its price tag. So yeah, we lost round three. That was our first and only loss. Round 4 was against another Phantom Knight mirror. No droplets this time to stop us. Round 5 was versus Sword Soul. That was a winner game. Round 6 was against Lunalight, Tri Brigade, Raid Raptor. Yeah, technically we won that, but there is no real reason to take a win there because it wouldn't put us in the top cut. So we just opted to not do that. But in any case, the deck did pretty well. It's 60 card PK, as you guys can probably see by the size of the deck. But without further ado, I'm just going to go right into the deck profile. So, pretty standard stuff. 3 turn scales, your best PK monster. It gets you into everything else that you could possibly be missing or what you would need to make your board awesome. And funny enough, you don't really need a lot. 3 of the best extender PK silent boots. It special summons, it gets you your fog blades or even your the Bardiche. No, not Bardiche. What's that one called? I don't remember what the trap is. It's Brigandine, yes. Your Brigandine or your wings, because we play wings and not sword. We play 2 cloak, because you have to play 2. I mean, the ratio is pretty much perfect in terms of this card, because you don't really want to see it a lot, because it doesn't really offer a lot in special summoning power. This gets you to this, and you know, with this and this in the graveyard, you're practically going full combo. We'll play the 1 cloak. Cloak gets you to this. This is very important in your combo as well, so you know you can use this to continue playing through Nibiru. And the one name that we didn't really use much all day, Stain Graves. But that's it for the Phantom Knights. For the starters / extender engines, 3 tour guide, it's a must. This card is amazing all day. I just had multiple ways to get into my combo, and the deck ran like a dream. You know, to finish that out, it's the BA engine, so one graph, 1 sir. Yeah, that's it for the BA engine. My spice for the day, the Predaplant Engine. All I can say is this is amazing. This eliminates your need to lose 2,000 life points to go introverted, because I mean, this adds you your fusion destiny. And I mean, you can get pretty wonky with this deck because you can play both Fusion Destiny and Red Eyes Fusion. So if you want to cram like both engines into the deck, you can definitely go ahead and try it. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. I was actually thinking about it too. 3 of this. I actually wasn't playing 3 of this at first. I was playing 2 and 3 Dark Ruler, but I borrowed the 3rd Dark Ruler from Lance, and he's the person that loaned me his DP as well, so shout out to Lance. But yeah, going forward I'm going to try the 3 of this because I don't own 3 Dark Rulers. And you know, with your two engines that normal summon, you want to chain block them, so this works perfectly. Other engines like slash extenders, speed red Taketon board, speed red Terratop. You start with this and you're basically playing for free. You don't have to commit your normal summon because the special summons add this is special summon. You make sure Beanie and from there all you're doing is special summoning. So if you get in any hand traps like Nibiru or Ash or anything of that sort, at least you can still normal summon or still special summon and continue playing Yu-Gi-Oh for free. So the standard danger engine or danger extenders, danger snake, danger jack, the psychic tracker, the psychic wielder. Yeah, that's about it for the starters slash extenders. We play the DP package. Really need to get a better version of this. Luckily it comes super. The one scythe, because I mean this is everybody's favorite card, right? Who doesn't like getting scythe locked? One snow. Put in some work for me today. I mean it's 60 cards and you can do a lot of niche stuff with this, so yeah, that's all I can say. For the hand traps, we played 2 Ash, 3 Draw. Second most impactful hand trap all day. For me, I took out Nib to main these. I took these up aside to put these in the main because I figured this was more of a high impact hand trap than the Nib in most aspects. In terms of where the meta is right now, everybody calling a bunch of negates on their first call and that kind of stuff. It's just there's more. 3 Lancia, because this deck we don't just scythe lock our opponent, but we scythe and Lancia lock our opponent. And I can show you guys the combo on that as soon as we get finished. But that's going to be it for the monsters. This is basically a monster match deck. So for the spells, the one-offs, 1 Rota, 1 Cowboy of Grave, 1 Foolish, 1 Reborn. There's some really powerful one-offs, and in 60 cards, I mean, it just makes sense to play these cards. Let's see. We play, now I'm playing 2 Dark Ruler, but in the tournament I had 3. So yeah, I'm going to continue playing the 2. I'm going to work on getting back the 3rd though, but for now I'll play the 2. 2 Italy. Again, I only have 2. And to be honest, I don't really think I need the 3rd. Maybe for Virtual Rose, but not this deck. I opted to play 2 of this card because I realized that this deck doesn't have a lot of outs for like cards like Skill Drain or there can only be 1 or that kind of stuff. No inherent outs for it. So I decided to main deck these to combat that. 2 Fusion Destinies. It was funny that I actually had in round 5, I opened one of these and then I opened the Predaplant Engine. So then I go and I activate and I chain block Predaplant and he opted to use Ash. Then I told him that he couldn't use the Ash because it was chain blocked and he was basically responding to the card Musha. So he held it. I had the Fusion Destiny. So I made Appaloosa and then I activated this. He goes Ash, then I go Appaloosa Negate and then he has Ogre. So turn passed and then the next turn I just activated the other one regardless. And DP basically won me that game. 3 Chalice. We are not rich, so we cannot afford Forbidden Droplets, so we play with Forbidden Chalice. And that's going to be it for all the spells. For the traps, pretty standard stuff. 1 Brigadier, 1 Wings, because this can help you to double scythe block your opponent, because it goes to the grave after resolving. It's not like it stays face up. And the 3 Fog Blades. That's pretty much it for the main deck. For the extra deck, literally just standard stuff. 1 Cherubini, it's a starter. 1 Rusty, most important, it's the Link monster in the game, well, in the deck, sorry. 1 Dagda, you basically can't do a lot. You can't do your combos without this card. One Verte, if you should ever need it, because if you're not opening up the Fusion Destiny, then you know you can get to it with Predaplant, the engine. One Appaloosa, because it's a powerful card. One Unicorn, one Access Code, one Amirage. I didn't make this card all day. One Link Spider. I made this card actually to make Verte to get to DPE. One Zeus. I didn't make him all day. Two Break Swords. I mostly made this one. I didn't really get the game to go that long to go into this one, or I didn't get much opportunities. One Levier, because you need this card in your combos. One Evilstorm Nightmare, because getting to this card means that your opponent has to deal with DPE, probably an Appaloosa, Scythe, and Lancia, plus whatever hand traps that you may have in your hand. And my proxy for DPE, because I haven't ordered mine yet, but pretty soon I will. So this is a proxy for DPE for now. That's it for the extra, on-goers token. For the side deck again was different. Going forward, I'm going to be playing this card, but I was siding Shared Ride, which didn't come up at all during the tournament. So I decided I'm going to not play those and try these. Yeah, I wanted to get more Dark Monsters on the field and get rid of Speller traps that I couldn't necessarily. So when they try to oppress your board and then they flip anti-spell in your standby and you have Dark Ruler, get rid of the anti-spell, Dark Ruler the board, continue playing. And then it's a tuner, so if you want to get one key, then that's up to you. Two Token Collector, because you still have to respect the Sword Soul and also the Brave. I think there is one Brave in the tournament. Not sure what happened with that, but he didn't make top cut. There's a Phantomite Brave like that. Three Nibs. I was maining this card at 3, but then last minute I figured it was a bit lackluster to be in the main because it doesn't affect a lot of matchups, and you don't really want to have any cards that can clog your hand for the first game in terms of, so I'd much rather see a card like Droll in my hand because I could always normal summon it and like use it for Link Follow, but I can't necessarily do it with this, so I opted to put this inside. One Duster, because back row decks are a problem. One Red Reboot, again, back row decks. I don't like the helmet kind of stuff, so I opted to play stuff to go around that. Two Impermanence, because monster effects are prevalent. I'm going second. You can't activate Forbidden Chalice from your hand in your opponent's turn, so if you can stop some crucial effects with this so that you get to play a bit easier in the next turn, then these can help. Only two, I didn't think I needed to side 3. Two anti-spell. Yeah, this is when you set up your board and you don't want to get Dark Ruler or that kind of stuff, so you activate this card. And then you played two Evil Match. This came up in my second mirror match of the day. He went ahead and he created a 3 negate Appaloosa, and he had Rusty, and basically he was loaded to kill me the next game. And then I was like, alright, had everything to go, and I was like, okay, enter battle phase. He looked at me, I was like, you shit. And then I was like, okay, exit battle phase, and I evenly matched, and he left Appaloosa. So I now summoned Scales, and I used the effect, he activates Appaloosa, and then I gave him the Chalice, and that was the end of his day. So that's going to be it for my take on 60 card PK, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment. You guys can let me know if you have a few tech choices that you prefer I try or anything of that sort. And not to worry, guys, I'm not going to be having a proxy of DPE the next time I do this profile. So as always, guys, like, comment, share and subscribe. Until next time, peace.